What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Humble Thrillskin. I want you guys to join me on this rabbit hole of wild allegations and conspiracy theories about, people in the industry. But before I get into that, man, I want to give a big shout out to Kendrick Lamar for hitting 1 billion views on YouTube on that Humble song. I want to show you guys real quick. Off my dick, that ain't right. I make a play, fucking up your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, just want to give a quick shout out. Sorry, there's a delay on the play button. But yeah, man, big shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man, for hitting 1 billion views, man. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm Humble Thrillskin, you feel me? And I'm a big K Dot fan. So it just makes sense, you know what I'm saying? K Dot, Team K Dot, Humble Thrillskin, Kendrick Lamar. Are y'all seeing where I'm going with this? All right, man. Without further ado, let's get into this video real quick, man. It's gonna be some wild allegations, and I just want you guys to just join me on this journey. I want to give you guys my insight. I want to give y'all my thoughts on it, my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it, man.
But what this person talked about is far more groundbreaking, right? It's a guy by the name of Jonathan Hayes, who's an industry publicist. He's been a publicist for Boosie. He's been a publicist for...
Okay, Jonathan Hayes, and he's a publicist. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to repeat it so, we get it right.
Drake's baby mama, Sophia, I believe is her name. He's worked with DJ Khaled. He's worked with Sway. I believe his real name is Sway Callahan. A lot of you all may know him as Sway in the Morning. He's worked with all of these people. RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. He's worked with a lot of these folks, and it's documented. And he's been in the industry for at least 25, 30 years. It's important that I show this interview for a couple of reasons. On this channel, I've spent quite a bit of time, probably not enough time though, exposing the music industry and talking about the importance of music. How music is the only form of media that can infiltrate the subconscious without a person's permission because of the form.
Okay, so before he starts, getting deeper with it, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. As we watch this, man, some of these allegations may or may not be true. So I just wanted to throw that out there real quick because, like I said, we watching this video together, and I don't want you guys to just, just believe everything you just hear off top. Like, obviously, there are wild allegations being thrown at a lot of people. And like I said, I'm going to give you guys my insight on things. So just, hear what you got to say, and then I'm going to chime in and let y'all know what I think.
That it comes in, right? I also talk about the importance of music in the sense of who they target in the music industry. They don't target people like you and I. They're targeting much younger people so that they can normalize certain behaviors and certain ways of thinking.
That's true.
Why is this also important? Not just because of the music industry in itself, but because of what's much larger at stake here, right? Because if they're very orchestrated and strategic and intentional about what they're doing in the music industry and why they're doing it, and it ties to the politicians, what are they doing on the grand scale of things, right? From politics, from the people that run this country, from policies that's passed, right? From the things that they push on social media, the whole existence of social media to begin with, right? So before I digress too much, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for being here. Man, let's tap into this.
And you made a living off of promoting that type of music, promoting rap, promoting hip hop, promoting anything with violence in it. For you to even
this
say,
is a publicist, by the way,
I'm
a publicist
around from this and go.
They hire people like him to
that shows that
help
God
out
already had an impact on you,
artists,
because at that moment you had a moment of clarity.
Top level
realized,
businessmen and all that shit.
Things are getting dark, and this is the reason because I've involved myself in this.
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
Now, I want to get into some important things that you said in the interview, specifically that the man you have behind you.
Mm-hmm.
In the interview you did with Jaguar Wright, you messaged me and you told me that Jaguar claimed that she believed Drake was somehow involved in this home invasion situation.
That's correct. So
Jaguar Wright, I be watching some of her videos, bro. I'm not gonna say I watch a lot, but she does come across the algorithm a lot, and she be going hard on Jay-Z, Diddy, and mad celebrities. Like she be just like exposing a lot of names, and I know a lot of people just been like, you know, overlooking her and not really giving a fuck what she has to say. But she be saying wild allegations, man. Like she be throwing big names out there like Will Smith, Chris Brown, and just so many big names, bro, and saying wild shit. And you know, she's been somebody who's worked with Jay-Z. Like I guess she was a backup dancer or background singer, whatever. She's an artist, and she's done some stuff in the industry. So like, she's seen a lot of wild things. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And you know, let me let this, you know, video play, because like I said, I'm aware of who these people are, but you know, I just wanted to, you know, like I said, let you know what I know.
I was working with two people. I was working with Boosie Badass, and I was working with Drake. And I was working with Drake through a situation that I can't talk about so freely. But yes, I was involved in the situation.
See, like when these people do videos, when he say shit like that, like I can't talk about certain things freely, this lets me think like, it's like, all right, so like they never are gonna give you the full 100% truth. They're always just gonna give you a little bit here, a little bit there. So to me, it's like, you know, when I hear shit like that, it's like, all right, man, like are you guys telling the truth, or you just like, you know, giving us the runaround on shit? Because even when YouTube, dog, y'all mofos be clickbaiting us, talking about like freak offs finally exposed, actual footage, and then you click in the video, it's like there's no footage, there's nothing. It's like, and then you know, you guys are photoshopping these men kissing each other and all this weird stuff. It's like, yo, stop doing that, bro. Like, we know this is Photoshop. You're putting somebody's head, like you're putting Diddy's head on, like, you know, Rick Ross's head and making them kiss. That looks whack, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, for real, y'all gotta play that clickbait game. But anyways, let me let the video play.
With Drake, that is out there really heavy in the media. So when she said that, because 3 people pled guilty.
Did Drake hire you directly, or was it Drake's baby mother?
Come on, man.
It was Drake's baby mother.
Okay, see, come on, just get to it.
And then it was also when it's like she hires me, and then I'm working for Drake, and I'm dealing with his lawyer and stuff like that.
And I know like you said, you can't release what
Both.
you were working with him for, essentially.
Both.
But this is around what time? What year?
This was right when the home invasion, 2017.
2017, around that time. Okay.
April.
Okay, continue. Sorry about that. Just wanted
Yeah,
to...
so I was working with both.
Speaking of 2017, Kendrick Lamar dropped "Humble" on 2006. I obviously, like, I looked at the my fault, the history, and I just want to show you guys real quick. Oh man, they playing me. Come on, it's commercials, dog. I'm sorry, guys, man. I'm gonna get back on YouTube Premium. I promise y'all. They be killing me with this. But listen, yeah, we're gonna get back into the video. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all. Cause I like watching the descriptions.
We get a witness. You gotta see this. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Vanessa nigga with some
2017, 7 years ago. All right, let's get back into the video. Sorry, guys. This, you know what I mean? I like jumping back and forth.
All right.
But I never thought that, you know, Drake, because as I said, 3 people pled guilty and went to prison. But weird things would keep happening with law enforcement. Weird things that were very powerful, right? That were unexplainable, because there was another person that for sure should have been indicted. And this other person was dating one of the people who went to prison.
Is that why Jaguar Wright thinks that Drake might have something to do with it?
Jaguar Wright said so because she had found something on the dark web, because she's been through some trauma herself, is what led her to believe that. When she said that in an interview, it was completely shocking for me, because I I never even thought that. I knew that I was dealing with something so powerful. And it's not like Drake would I don't think Drake would, contact somebody and say that. But it's his, like, he's so powerful and he generates so much money that, like I said, they have handlers, they have managers, they have lawyers, they have stuff. Somebody was doing something, and I don't want to say him at all, right? Because I don't necessarily, believe that, but somebody connected to him for sure. So, but then something else happened. Somebody who watched the interview pointed out Drake's lyrics to the song. If you want to pull them up, you can.
N-word scared to come towards us, gotta run from us. Louisville, hush money for my young gunners.
Okay, let's stop there. The Louisville hush money. I was in Louisville. That's very far from Toronto or anything else I had. It's a small town, Louisville, Kentucky. And he says, Louisville. Well, what's that? What does he say after that?
Hush money for my young gunners.
And the hush money would be probably the situation with his baby mama. Was you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he says the Gunners. It was an armed robbery.
Yeah.
And then he says,
pick Patinos. I take them to strip clubs and casinos. Stack of C notes. Get all your N-words scratched like Primo.
So getting scratched, obviously he's getting killed.
Mm-hmm.
The strippers are, and the casinos are, when I gave him my debit cards, because we're just trying to survive.
This is a wild story right
And
here.
so I gave him like my right PIN number.
Yeah.
And my credit card, because I remember the police were like, well, why would you do that? Because I'm thinking, well, maybe he's going to go right down the street in St. Matthews and make sure that the PIN number works. And so then he's going to come back and tell us, because there was 2 people in there.
Exactly.
Right? So they took it and it worked. They went to a strip club, which was so stupid because they're on camera using my card. That's how they got their ID. And then they went across the bridge to the casino.
Yeah, and look, don't get me wrong. I expose artists all the time, and Drake is one of the artists that I've spent a lot of time on investigating. And when the whole XXX Tentacion situation happened,
XXX.
no one can prove he had any involvement in it or not. But it was the same thing as this. It's like he wanted people to believe he was involved with the lyrics that he had. He had specific lyrics that were targeting X and almost like bragging about taking him out, whether he had something to do with it or not.
Exactly.
But he definitely is a clever man, and he is the type of person who does everything, hidden. He sneak disses. It's the way he operates. He doesn't address it directly. He likes to sneak this. He likes to add little coded terms and coded messages. And like you said, in that interview,
same
I
way
heard
Kendrick
you
Lamar said.
state that you were working with his baby mom.
Mm-hmm.
He, for some reason, believed that you were involved in that information about Adonis, his son, being leaked. And maybe it's the reason why a person like Drake would be upset at a publicist like you, who was the one that...
So let me just give y'all real quick. My fault. I'm gonna let them talk. I know y'all want to hear this shit, but obviously, like, there was a legend that, like, Drake had something to do with XXX's death. You know what I'm saying? And if you heard Drake's album For All the Dogs, you know what I'm saying, he has a song in there. I forgot what it's called. Forgive me for not knowing what it is, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys know, and some of y'all would look it up. But he's pretty much saying, if he didn't talk on the phone, he'll be alive again. And then, you know what I'm saying, talking about, like, XXX Tentacion was on live talking reckless about Drake, and then Drake was throwing these shots on the record. So it's like, my nigga, did you have something to do with this? Did you hire them niggas to run up on XXX while he was copping a motorcycle and all that bullshit? So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, look, this is a wicked industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kill or be killed, dog eat dog. You know what I'm saying? It gets real grimy and dirty. So just wanted to let y'all know what I know.
The label was working with, or his management was working with. And who knows, he could have 100% made a call and got something like this done. it's I wouldn't put it past Drake.
He could have, but I think it's exactly what you said, and I'm glad you said that and pointed that out, because it's been like, jarring my head since you said that. Not only Drake, but other powerful people, because I was up against a powerful entity for sure. Like, I think it's the latter, because Louisville hush money, like, he doesn't have Louisville hush money anywhere else. And I'm not saying that he gave me, Louisville hush money. I don't want to say that. Like, people can kind of come to the conclusion, but Louisville hush money is very straightforward, and coming with guns and then doing something and then going to strip club and casino, which is exactly where they went. And the police thought they were so stupid to go to a strip club and a casino. Right. So it's all very strange. And I think he was mad probably because I was blamed for the Pusha T thing. But then that was like immediate. That was like after that happened.
I know you guys know, but let me just give you a reminder. When Pusha T bodied Drake, when they were going back and forth in their little rap battle, so I guess this is the guy that supposedly Drake is blaming for giving the information about Drake's son, because nobody knew Drake had a son until Pusha T said it in that diss record. I wish I knew the fucking name of the record. It's like the tip of my tongue, but I don't know if it was called Adonis, something like that. Correct me in the comments if I'm right or wrong.
With this baby mama, because the relationship is, I was working with Saha the Prince forever. Saha the Prince is like Kanye West's main writer. If you look up Saha the Prince, his real name is Sidell Young. And if you look at Kanye, a lot of Kanye West's writing credits are from Sidell Young. He was signed to Good Music, and he worked directly under Pusha T. And Saha the Prince has been like my friend and somebody I've worked with for over 10 years, right? At the point.
Yeah. Notice how you got Drake's Scorpion album in the back.
People thought that because nobody else knew that she was pregnant with Drake's baby, right? And so, and all the information that came out in the Pusha T diss, a lot of people felt that was me from telling Saha, who told Pusha T. And I can tell you the honest to God truth, just as I told them, I never told Pusha T one thing about it. I mean, I never told Saha the Prince one thing about it. We never even talked about it. We've never even had conversations like that.
We would never know.
We would just collaborate on stuff. Like, it wasn't like he was a friend, but he's not somebody that I'm going to confide in. I don't even think
a business friend.
Yeah, I don't think he knew about the home invasion. We never talked about it. Right. So they just assume, because it's like, where did this information come from? So maybe Drake, when he was dropping that Sandra Rose album, and that's the Scorpion album cover behind me, where the Sandra Rose album is. I mean, the Sandra Rose song is, maybe that was him letting me know, like,
showing his power. No, I get exactly what you're saying. And if for the audience, as I already explained earlier in the video, the pattern is there. It all lines up perfectly. If Drake possibly thought you were the only person with this information, or, the only person that could have leaked this information, in his mind, I see it intimidation towards you. A way to say, you did something I don't like, now you're going to pay for it. Did it happen after or before?
I was working with Drake during when it happened.
Okay, so and then the information was leaked.
The Pusha T disc came out after, 3-4 months afterwards.
3-4 months afterwards, but there was talks maybe
Niggas don't know what
be
happening in the back.
Correct.
Look.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care if this dude has a straight face and he's like sounding all serious and sincere. You don't know what these niggas are doing in the back. Look, it's a big possibility that Pusha T or Kanye, because Kanye and Pusha T was signed to Kanye on Good Music, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Pusha T was the president, and you don't know if these niggas paid this white dude right here to get the information. You could sit there with a straight face and, sound all serious and stuff, but like at the end of the day, us as the public, we don't really know what's going on. Only you guys know what's going on. And y'all can tell us whatever the fuck y'all want to tell us and make us believe some shit that's not true. That's why I be telling you guys all the time, use your own fucking brain, think for yourself. Don't let these motherfuckers think for you. You understand what I'm saying? Let me let this shit keep rocking out.
I personally, and a lot of people on this channel, have seen that these artists, they operate on their own set of rules. And then they do specific things like this where they will taunt you. They will say things, because even with the Drake, with the X situation where he had lyrics about giving Louis bags full of money for body bags, and Triple X Tentacion, when he passed away, he had a Louis bag in his car, and that's what the people who took him out basically took.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. As y'all keep listening.
So the first thing I think is important to talk about with this interview is his connections to a lot of these people. And he talks about how he became a publicist and all these things.
This is one of the reasons why I really don't fuck with Drake. I don't fuck with Drake. When it came to that whole Triple X Tentacion thing, when this nigga was biting his flows and shit like that, I could see why a nigga like Triple X would get frustrated and mad, because it's like, yo, Drake's a big deal. I'm an up and coming artist, and how dare you swagger jack my flow, bro, and you know, claim it like it's your own. Like that be that scumbag shit, dog. I don't fuck with, like, that's the type of shit I told y'all when I made a thank you letter to Kendrick Lamar. I did my video, you know what I'm saying, thanking Kendrick Lamar. Bro, I was going through the same shit, but I wasn't on Triple X's level. Triple X was like a couple levels above me, obviously, around that time. And you know, Triple X had a big fucking fan base, and he was getting the numbers, and he was well on his way up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, but like, look, I don't know everything. I don't know if Triple X was signed at the time. You know what I'm saying? When he dropped that last music video he did before his passing. Like, I don't really know too much. I don't want to consider myself a conspiracy theorist, but I also don't want to just, you know, believe everything that I fucking see and hear. Because it's like, you know what the television for? The television is to tell lies to your vision. You understand what I'm saying? So, just want to let you guys know. Like I said, I'm gonna give you guys my brain about this shit, because I don't easily believe things, and I don't want y'all easily believing things too, bro. You know what I'm saying? The internet it's weird and it's tricky, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And how at some point in time he was involved in a home invasion, which is also public record. He was involved in a home invasion, and how people around him was telling him who was affiliated with this. But the interview is about an hour and a half long, so I don't want to spend too much time
get to the
covering the entire interview. But some of the most notable things I think we should really focus on is when he's asked about, number one, he's asked about Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Sway Callahan, Drake, who he all confirms to be bisexual.
You are not at the level of Jay-Z, so they had no issues with.
Like I said, things may or may not be true. So just listen with open ears. And you know what I'm saying? Make your own assumptions at this point. You guys are entitled to your own opinions. But you know what I'm saying? You guys got to be careful what you feed your brain. I'm always careful what I feed my brain, bro. Like, there's a lot of junk that comes in my brain, and there's things that I can't, you know, unthink, unbelieve, and unsee, whatever, and unhear. But there's a lot of just junk in my brain that, oh, this is false, this is whack, okay, this is useful, blah, blah. You know, it's just like keeping a fucking file cabinet of fucking junk information and actual real information. And there's some things that you just don't know the answers to. That's where the devil comes in. He likes to cause confusion in the mind. You understand what I'm saying? That's why there's so much content out there, because you got she saying this, you got him saying that, and it's like they're both different. So it's like, damn, who the fuck do we believe? What's the truth? That's why these motherfuckers can get away with a lot of shit.
Throwing you know, under the bus and blaming it on you. And if they say if it's all a rumor, then it's all a rumor, and everyone's gonna go with that story because nobody wants to believe it. Nobody wants to believe that their idols are evil or their idols are doing anything wrong.
That's
so
true.
they're already coping and making excuses for
That's
it,
true.
even when the evidence is in their face.
That's why I say these fucking Drake fans be going fucking hard for this nigga Drake, bro. Niggas will slide in the comments. Niggas will hate you for real. Like I said, niggas be looking at my face and just want to fucking probably want to rip my tattoo off and fucking rip my chain off. You know what I mean? Like, yo, niggas are really big mad at me because I'm riding hard for Kendrick Lamar like a motherfucker. And for me to like go against your favorite rapper, obviously you're gonna fucking hate the fuck out of me. So like, I just picked the winning side, bro. That's it. I picked what I wanted to pick, my nigga. It's my choice.
It's a lot of people saying that Jay-Z, like you said, is next. Do you believe Jay-Z is next, though?
I do.
But how, in what sense? Do you think that they will allow a person like Jay-Z to be taken from his position? Because it looks like they're clearing Diddy's spot to give it to him.
That's a good point. But I think what you should look in and maybe flash the lyrics on the screen to that is the song that he did with Foxy Brown on his debut album, and which was in 1996. She was a minor, and listen to the content that a grown man is having with a minor, and just read the lyrics. It's "Ain't no player" is the clean version, and the explicit version is "Ain't no N-word." And this is
Nigga.
an adult doing a song
Wow.
with a minor. I think she's 14, 15, 16 at the oldest. With that kind of lyrical content is absolutely crazy.
Even Nas, and you can say Nas was just dissing Jay-Z, but Nas specifically stated that Jay-Z and R. Kelly were doing the same thing with the same girls that were at the...
That Nas and Jay-Z beef was fucking fire. When Nas dropped Ether, dog, I'm sorry. At that time, Jay-Z was like my #1 top rapper. Like my top 5 always change. Right now, my top 5 is DMX, Kanye West, 50 Cent, Nipsey Hussle, and Pop Smoke. That's my top 5 right now. I throw Jadakiss in there, and right now that's just my top 5 at the top of my brain right now. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say Kendrick Lamar. It's either Kendrick Lamar or DMX, but obviously I gotta put DMX because rest in peace to that man. But I just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
Together, and that's a strong accusation, but let's be honest, it's like what they're saying now about Drake. Oh, Drake's into the minors. If you have been following Drake loves to rap about hooking up with 18, 19, as young as he can. That's what he legally states. But if you're aiming for an 18-year-old at 36, you're not gonna compromise at a 17-year-old, a 16-year-old. It wouldn't matter. It's the same thing. What's the difference between a 16 and an 18-year-old besides the fact that they're legal? But they're both still teenagers, and they're both still extremely young and undeveloped, mentally at least, Okay. And would you say that there's another P. Diddy in the industry or more P. Diddy's in the industry from your time at the industry?
Oh, absolutely. I believe it. It's just
Pete.
You don't know these
P. Diddy he's a one-on-one. Like the fact that we call him P. Diddy and Puff Daddy and Puffy and Sean Combs and all the different variations. He's a one-on-one with like his like level of freak-offs, and his was like he did it for so long because he's doing it out in the open. He's got a 40-foot bed in his backyard, and people are jumping on it, and he's having these freak-off parties with like a lot of people involved, and then they got bigger and bigger. Like they found thousands of bottles of like lubricant, literally
baby oil.
Yeah, so like I think he was just all out in the open, like, I can do whatever I want. I think the other people that are doing it are much more careful, much more calculated, and are much more wicked.
So they're in there. That's exactly my question. My question is there more people that you believe
yes.
that are still behaving like Diddy?
Yeah.
But understand this.
And I would say with what I do know for a fact, not alleged, but DJ Khaled is bisexual. And Jay-Z has also participated in bisexual activities.
So this is my thoughts on that. He says DJ Khaled is bisexual. I don't know that to be true. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Khaled seems like a cool ass nigga. He shows a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? He's always happy and just got great energy. Now, do I believe maybe they, did something to DJ Khaled for him to get that power? Yeah, it's a possibility, bro. It's a possibility he had to do some, freaky, weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's that. But if he is, I could be wrong. Like I said, DJ Khaled does link up with a lot of top artists every time he does like one of his albums, and they do very good because he always gets the best artists at the time. The niggas that are viral, that got the numbers, the niggas that the most popular. He does these compilation albums and they do great. And we hear the music, we don't see him in the studio. We just see snippets of it like on Instagram and YouTube. Like we see them working and shit, but we don't know what they're doing when the cameras are not rolling. You understand what I'm saying? And for him to say Jay-Z is bisexual, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. That's why in the beginning of the video, I said, you know, use your own brain. Now, same thing with DJ Khaled. Did Jay-Z probably had to do some weird freaky shit to get to where he's at? Probably yes. You understand what I'm saying? But does it make him bisexual, bro? Like, come on, man. You got Beyonce. You know, yeah, he took pictures with a lot of men, did a lot of business with a lot of dudes, but like I said, this industry, I don't believe like 100% of this industry is all freaky demonic niggas. I don't think they are. Like I look at Kendrick Lamar, for example. You haven't heard nothing wild about this man. Maybe like you'll see 1 or 2% of something, probably some fucking major hater of Kendrick Lamar on the internet, but you rarely hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's tough and it's tricky, man. You know what I mean? Like, these could be true allegations. And this guy, yeah, this white guy right here, not racist or anything, but you know, he's a publicist and he's seen more shit that we've seen. He's a publicist. His job is to clean up artists' act. When artists slip up and they do wild shit, that's his job. That's what a publicist does. You know what I'm saying? They write these apologies so you can go on to do a press and say what they write. And, you know, these people protect their artists. You know, they protect the people that they work for. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't want to say allegedly for your safety.
There's no, I would say allegedly, if it was allegedly. DJ Khaled, 100% has been involved in.
My bad. Commercial, whack. My bad. Give it a few seconds, yada, yada. Boom, bang.
He's bisexual. I did a show called One Shot, and he was in Miami, and he was open with the guy that he was with. He was gay, and I don't understand what happens there where, because nobody said anything to me like, hey, make sure you don't, go out and say this on record. Make sure you don't say this, da-da-da-da-da. So it's weird that would still be hidden. That seems like that should be a fact that DJ Khaled, at least in 2016, was definitely bisexual.
Okay, and we're gonna.
And Jay-Z.
I remember when Diddy and Khaled was hanging around a lot. They call themselves Billy and Dilly, whatever the fuck. Look, they hung out a lot. We know, we all know that Diddy is definitely goes both ways. Definitely bisexual. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not, that's not like, it's not a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But the DJ Khaled thing just got me thinking, man. He has two beautiful sons. He has a beautiful wife, family. He's a family man, you know what I mean? And it's kind of hard for me to believe this stuff, man. But like, look, I already know you guys are gonna side in my comments with your facts. They could be true. They could just be allegations. We don't really know. But I appreciate you guys, giving me a lot of intel, because some of the things that you guys are saying in my comments are actually true, and these are things that I actually know. And I don't always 100% hit every topic that I feel like I should hit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to see you guys chiming in and actually, engaging with me and keeping me up on things. Like, one of you guys ate me up when I said fucking LA is the capital of California. And then I had a few of you guys go, bro, Sacramento is the capital of California. Ha ha ha. I'm like, all right, that's true. But nobody fucking talks about Sacramento, bro. When we think about California, we automatically think about LA. That's why I said it was the capital. Yeah, I was wrong about that, but I could have choose my words a little bit more carefully. Was I embarrassed? No, I'm not fucking embarrassed, my nigga, because I'm telling y'all, you guys are right. But nobody says fucking Sacramento when they think about California. They say LA. Everything is LA. LA, Los Angeles.
Without question, bisexual.
Okay. I agree with you. I know I
Jay-Z's mom is gay.
Jay-Z's mother?
Yeah, she's gay openly.
Okay. I have nothing against any person's preference, but in the industry, they like to hide this, specifically in hip hop. They're trying to make.
All right. This is my problem though. I want to just, really tell you guys my opinion about this. I feel like if you are gay, I feel like you should just openly say that you are and tell the truth. You don't have to lie about this stuff, because I feel like it's a slap to my face if I'm hearing your music and you claim to be this, straight person, and you do this to women, and you're hustling and doing that, and you're hard and you're hip hop, blah blah. But then, like, in the back, you're doing all this freaky wild shit. It's like, yo, give me the option if I want to listen to your music. Like, I feel like if you are gay, I don't want to listen to your music, because that's a frequency. Like, I'm over here partying, doing dance moves to your music. Now, look, don't be mad at me. Gay people could go listen to gay people's music, and it'll be perfectly fine. I have nothing. Bro, this gay clubs, there's those weird clubs and stuff, like those, like drag queen clubs and stuff. Like, people could do whatever they want. That's your life. That's your choice. But I feel like it's my choice to, like, I want to hear straight people's music, bro. Like, I want to hear real straight music. Me. That's what I want. You can't pretend to be something that you're not, bro, and then make me listen to this frequency that I don't want to listen to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if you're gay. Now, let's just say if you are gay, right? And you do the hard music, but you let us know you're gay, bro, I would 100% will be willing to listen to your music, because you told the truth. And it's like, yo, this dude's gay, but he got real good music. At least I know, versus you hiding it from me, hiding it from us. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Look, I'm not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. But I just want to be truthful about who I am and what I represent. You feel what I'm saying? If you're gay, just be gay, bro. If your cheeks got clapped up, your cheeks got clapped up. Like Meek Mill, bro, you can't, like, let's just say Meek Mill, for example. If you did get clapped up by Diddy, bro, just openly admit it, bro. And honestly, I would just be like, you know what? At least he admitted. I can continue to listen to his music. But if you lying and you know what I mean, you hiding and stuff, bro, just openly just admit it, bro. And you know what I mean, like, or you could just be like, yeah, you know what? I had to bend over and get my cheeks clapped up so I can get in this industry. Yo, bro, I'll have mad respect for you at this point, bro. So yeah, he did what he had to do. That's kind of wild. I don't think I would have done that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would just be like, nah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, if let's just say that's the only way in, bro, just let it be known, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta lie to the people. Like, we already seen the wildest shit. We heard the wildest shit. We already, like, it's like we know, but we don't know, because you guys just don't tell us. And that's where you guys hold your power, of us, like, thinking that we know, but we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, man. Just keeping it 100.
This normal now. They're trying to push it on so it can be more accepted within the hip hop community. But the reason why they would want to keep this from the public is because they're pushing this gangster, tough guy, manly of all men persona. And if it were to come out that they were not the manly of men, so I think that's the reason why they hide it.
See what I
I
mean?
100% believe that these people are bisexual, gay, and I believe that, like I said, the Freemasons, they don't see themselves as men. They see themselves as gods. That's what the 33rd degree literally represents. It represents enlightenment. It represents reaching the level of a god. And most people will say that God is genderless, even though in Christianity, God is a man, essentially a man type of being. But in the Kabbalist way that they look at these things, they see man and woman as one. It's called the great androgyne. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. But it's alchemy in the sense where the femininity and the masculinity come together to create one being, which is a god. And that's literally what Masonry teaches. So I wouldn't be surprised if 90% of these people in the industry at the level of Jay-Z, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, all of these people at the top, if they're into this kind of thing, because I personally believe, and I've personally proven hundreds of times, that you just cannot get to that level without being a part of that club. Would you agree with that?
I definitely would agree.
Great.
And listen, as you're saying,
You guys heard it. Now, that's kind of wild. because I remember them saying like Satan is supposed to be like a trans or something, supposedly, you know, allegedly, like not. This is, like I said, I'm on the internet just like y'all, bro. So like, you know, I'm free to express what I hear and what I you know, what I've came across. Now, I don't know, man. Like, you know, he's throwing out these names like Kanye West. Like, Kanye West is one of my favorite rappers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I relate to Kanye West because I went through a similar situation like Kanye West, bro. And I used to make these jokes talking about like, yo, these niggas stole my marketing, dog, nigga. I'm crazy, my nigga. Like, Kanye crazy, went to the hospital. Like, I really went crazy. I went to the hospital and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's in my album. Like, look, y'all gonna be like, for real? This nigga went crazy? Like, you want go listen to Soldier of God. You'll see it. You'll hear my music. Like, everything I say is true, bro. Like, I got nothing to hide, and that's why I say I passed a big humiliation ritual in my life where I couldn't hide from the public no more. I couldn't hide from my family. I couldn't hide from, you know, haters, strangers, and all types of shit, bro. Like, just everybody knows my story, and I'm openly willing to let you guys know what I went through, and it's in the music. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just kind of wild, man. Let's keep listening, man. Let's keep listening.
Listen, I'm thinking about the DJ Khaled situation. That TV show, it's on BET right now. It's called One Shot. And I left. There's like stories out there where I left One Shot. And I said that I left One Shot because I was reunited with my birth parents. And that's not really, I mean, that is the truth. But the reason why I left, because the whole was gay. RZA is bisexual. Sway Calloway is bisexual. Who else was out there?
Saying wow shit.
DJ Khaled was bisexual. It was like one big, you know, gay party that was all like closeted and like weird. That's why I left, because
You see how you said gay party, and that's the reason why you left? Now, remember when Kendrick Lamar said, it's time to watch the party die. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure Kendrick's probably seen some wild shit. Like, even Lecrae admitted that he went to a few parties and he's seen some stuff, bro. And what's wild to me is like, these people really can't talk about the stuff that they seen, because, you know, these people be signing disclosures and say like, hey, you know what I mean, you go to this party, like most of the parties they gotta like, you know, turn in their phones, sign a you know, disclaimer or whatever the fuck they sign. I don't know what it is. You guys will know the name of it. Like, it's not coming to my head right now, but yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, niggas seen shit. And it's funny, like, I be watching a lot of interviews, and, you know, like, Marlon Wayne's, fucking Tyrese, Cat Williams, and all these niggas, they say, like, yeah, nigga, like, even Cat Williams say, you got to tell this nigga, did he know? Now, and imagine how many motherfuckers could not have said no. Because they say no, like, something would be on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, their integrity, their family, you know what I mean? Like, whatever the fuck it is that, you know, it's like imagine if, like, the public, we was to really see these freak offs. Like, we was really to see, like, let's just say, like, Drake was getting freaked on. Like, if we really seen this footage and it was like fucking 4K, we'd be like, what the fuck? We've been listening to these niggas' music. We've been listening to this guy this whole time, and this is what he has to do. This is what, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I feel like the motherfuckers that are up there, for where we are not, the public, we're down here. I'm not trying to, like, throw shots at us, but we're really down because we have not seen this footage. We just hear shit. You know what I'm saying? And it gives these niggas power, because it's like, damn, man, like, they did this, and the next day we're fucking listening to their music and this and that. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, we heard it, but like, oh, we don't care. Oh, we do care, but like, we forgot. Yo, this world is wild. That's why I said, look, I'm glad you guys are joining me down this rabbit hole, because I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and my perspective on this shit, man. I'm gonna watch a little bit more. I'm not gonna make this video too long. Let's just probably like watch like 5 or 10 more minutes of it real quick.
the exact same things that you said. Like, people have their own preferences. People have their own beliefs. You know, I know a lot of I know a lot of people. So I know a lot of, gay Christians. And then I know a lot of people like the church that my family started that would be like, there's no way that you could be a gay Christian. There's no way that you could be gay and also be a Christian at the same time. And I've done projects that are, supportive of LGBT.
We live in tricky times, man.
It was
We live in tricky times.
in the open. The one shot thing that I did with DJ Khaled and Sway Calloway and RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan was all so gay and also hidden, and it was annoying and it was so weird because it's everything that you're talking about. Just like, be gay. Like,
I'm going to say it again. He confirms that all of these people.
All right, look, listen, ladies and gentlemen, my K-Dot community, and you Drake fans as well. I'm gonna put this guy's link in my description. So if you wanna check out more of this video, there's like 10 more minutes, like maybe like 15 more minutes on it. And they get into like stuff about J-Lo, Diddy, and Bieber and Usher, and they go a little bit further. Now, do I want to continue going down this rabbit hole with you guys? Absolutely, but I don't know if I want to keep going. I don't know if I want to keep going. Let me just see something real quick. Bear with me if y'all still rock with me. Appreciate y'all, for real. Just one second. All right, let's see what's up.
Open. And then do you want to talk about like dark, wild stuff that he's promoting? Like, it seems like he's, satanic as they come. Frank Ocean.
You see, what you're mentioning though.
More names.
You're mentioning the people that they're putting in place.
Just a couple more minutes. Just rock with me.
Right.
You see that, right?
Yes.
Lil Nas X, his purpose was to bring down that barrier. His purpose is to make it normal, not for.
See, I'm not gonna say I respect Lil Nas X, because I don't fuck with that music. I don't fuck with that satanic wild shit. You dancing on the devil's lap and you just openly fruit pop all day, every day. But at least he's letting you know that he's on that side of the fence. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on now, like I said, I respect it to a certain degree, but I don't at the same time. But that's a choice that he's giving me. I don't listen to Lil Nas X. Have I heard his music? Yeah, because when I scroll, it's just like the the song that he did with fucking what's that white boy, Jack Harlow? Dope beat, fire melody. Of course I heard it. I've heard it like without wanting to hear it. Like I got like you know what I'm saying, nieces and nephews, and like just people just like be playing shit. You drive by, you hear it in the store, you'll hear it. It's everywhere, bro. Like it be in the commercials and shit. It's like, damn, man, you can't escape this shit. Did I watch that video one time? Yeah, I had to watch it because this is my job reporting news to you guys. I've never talked about it before. Maybe I've talked about it on my Instagram stories, but Instagram stories ain't doing shit for me, bro. I done wasted so much content on Instagram stories. Don't even let me get into how Instagram just be fucking hating on their fucking content creators. I'm a big content creator on Instagram, but yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at least that motherfucker gives you a choice. Like, yeah, I'm openly gay and I sit on the devil's lap. You want to hear my music? No, nigga, I don't want to hear it, but maybe they do. Straight up.
Not for the generations where you come from or the generations where I come from, because they're not going to turn. That's not going to work with them. But it's for the new generation that's emerging now.
But you aren't open about it in your music, and your music don't.
And this is why these motherfuckers don't like people like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say I'm an old head. I still feel young in my spirit. I still feel young in my body. Now, do I knees crack and back aches? Yeah, I get those sometimes. Obviously, of course. Come on, man. I'm getting the opposite of younger. I don't like to say the OLD word because I feel like that's like you speaking on something and you are what you speak type shit. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Look, that's all I got for you guys today. I thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you for joining me on this rabbit hole, man. Like I said, I want to dibble and dabble in different type of content. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm always gonna rock with K-Dot. I'm always gonna keep you guys up to date what's going on with Kendrick Lamar and anybody who's going against him, because like I said, I'm a K-Dot soldier, my nigga, and Kendrick Lamar is the hip hop general right now, and I fucks with him heavy. And yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys, man. Thank you guys. And I'm gonna end it off with my famous quote, my famous saying: y'all take it easy, y'all take care, be easy. You know what I'm saying? Work hard when you gotta work hard, rest when you gotta rest, and let's get to the shits. Let's get it. All right, y'all have a good one, man, and I'll see y'all on my next video. All right, thank you guys, man. I love y'all, man. My haters, I love y'all too. I want to see you guys doing good. I want to see y'all guys win. I want to see y'all paying y'all bills, and I want to see you guys ahead of the game, whether you like me or not. Okay? I still want to see. We all have work to do. We got children to raise. We got bills to pay. We got pets that we got to take care of. Family members we got to take care of. Friends, you know what I'm saying? Life we got to live. Laughs we got to have. Cries we got to fucking shed. Pain we got to go through. All type of shit. But I don't want to see none of you guys going through anything bad. And if y'all do, I pray for y'all. Understand what I'm saying? For everybody. I got love for all. All right, one.